How many times have you done this? Different banks?
No, I haven't. This is the first day. Like, I have not done any of it. That's why I'm so like.
So, let me get this straight. He told you to come here today and gave you that ID to pull money from that person's account.
Yeah, I guess it's his ex-girlfriend that took his money. I don't know.
How much?
Like me, as you watch this video, you might question whether her boyfriend even exists. Because the story she gave didn't make sense. I mean, her 1 + 1 was equaling 7. But let's check out this video and let's see what happened once the police showed up.
On April 25th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a bank for a call of potential fraud.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Hey, you wanna talk or you wanna go?
Either one. Alright, so what's kind of going on today?
Nothing.
Say what?
Sit?
Yeah, I can go over here and sit. Yeah, take your hand out of your pocket for me.
Change.
Take your hand out. Just take your hands out. That's all.
Okay.
So.
I have my keys.
Okay. What happened inside here? You want to get off the phone for a second?
Let me call you back.
Yeah, I'm Officer White. I got a body camera on. What's your name?
I got told to come up here.
Okay.
Bye.
Take your hands out of your pocket again.
Sorry.
What happened? What's going on today? What was going on in the bank?
Honestly, he made me an ID, and I guess it's his ex-girlfriend or whatever.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Look at that. Right there. That's what he gave me.
So, why were you trying to use this? Is this your name?
No, ma'am. No, sir. Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry.
What were you trying to do with this exactly?
I guess the money that's in her account is his. I should have never done it, man. I was afraid I was gonna get my ass whooped again.
Say what?
I was afraid I was gonna get my ass whooped again.
So he forced you to do it?
Yeah.
And you didn't want to call us?
I mean, and be labeled like a snitch and possibly, get hurt worse. I got pistol whipped and beat up. Like,
I don't think you'd be a snitch for calling us if you're getting hit.
yeah, and like the whole situation that happened down in Danville, and they had a different dude in jail that didn't even do it, and all along was him.
Where's your actual ID at?
I think it's in the car.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why I feel like you just making this stuff up right now? Why do I feel like is no boyfriend at all, and you made up the boyfriend up, you made up all this other stuff too? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, there are some women who are in an abusive relationship and will do anything that their abuser tells them to do. I know that happens, and that's real, but I'm not feeling that from you. I'm just not. I could be wrong. There's a chance that I am, but I'm just not feeling that from you right now. The hesitation as you're talking makes me think you are making it up as you speak right here, because it's too much hesitation. But like I said, I could be wrong, but let's go.
Where are you from?
Danville.
Danville. When you were in there, how much money were you trying to get
I haven't done nothing yet. Like, I haven't done nothing.
She tried to use to get money out from
Yeah,
this
I haven't.
person's account. It's not that.
I haven't done
not.
anything.
No.
But you were trying to cash somebody else's
Yeah.
check.
Well, I don't know if you guys know him.
You see why I say it isn't making any sense? Cause she's trying to cash somebody else's check. That has nothing to do with the excuse she gave earlier, where she said, apparently my boyfriend, the money in his ex-girlfriend account is his. What does that have to do with you trying to cash a check? That money in that check is not in that bank account yet. I knew it didn't feel right. I knew it didn't feel right. But, you know, when we lie, the lie has to make sense, okay? And your lie does not make sense. But let's go.
I guess he used to date her, and his money is in her account right now. And that's why he had to do it. And like just on April 5th, he literally pistol at me, and I still have black eyes from it. Like I'm scared.
So you don't
like,
want to call us.
I don't like. What
Who's
am I
that
gonna
in the
do?
car with you?
That's my best friend.
Your best friend? I'll talk. Is that cool if I talk
Do
to
you
real
have
quick?
your ID on you?
How many times have you done this? Different banks?
No, I haven't. This is the first day. Like I have not done any of it. That's why I'm so like.
So, let me get this straight. He told you to come here today and gave you that ID to
Yeah.
pull money from that person's account.
Yeah, I guess it's his ex-girlfriend that took his money. I don't know.
How much money did he tell you to come pull out?
He said to go in there and cash the check, deposit some, and take out what she stole from him.
How much were you going to deposit?
I think 600. I think that's what I told him.
How much did you bring with you? To deposit.
I mean, it was a Affleck check or whatever that he gave me.
Okay.
Yeah. So like,
That's okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't
You don't know?
I
I
don't
thought you
know.
guys-
I don't.
you were
I
in a
don't.
dating relationship?
I don't
You know his
him
birthday?
like. I don't know him like that. I just like literally met him maybe 3-4 months ago. Like it's been.
He doesn't exist. No boyfriend exists, sir. She can't give you a name and birth date for an imaginary person. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Oh man, if you find yourself like her, making up a person that's doing this to you, you have to have a name. You have to have a birth date, especially if you say they're your boyfriend. You have to pick a person you know. Give their name, give their birth date. That's the only way. What else you gonna do if you're trying to stay out of jail? But that ain't gonna work, one. But if it does work, can you live with that? Can you live with that? Most people would say no. Let's go.
And nothing but hell.
You guys been staying together?
No, like I left. I left because of this.
Before going. So, you said that happened April 5th?
April 5th, yeah. I went to the hospital 2 or 3 days after, and I had a fractured cheekbone right here. I still have it. And then hemorrhaging in my sinus cavity. And I got the scar, of course, on my forehead. I'm done with losing.
So, you've done this prior, correct?
Uh-huh.
You've been in trouble for this prior? Bad
Like
checks?
years ago.
Years
Like,
ago?
I haven't been to prison or anything like that since 2018, so it's been years, and that's why I'm like nervous because
But it's for trying to do bad
I
checks?
haven't, not like within somebody's else's name.
Did you call the police or anyone when you got hit last time? And where'd that happen at?
Huh?
Where'd that happen at?
In Danville?
In Danville? Were the
Yeah.
police called?
Yes, and the officer was gross.
Gross. So there's been a report
Yeah.
on that domestic. Okay. Why do you keep on going back to him after that? And why'd you come all the way up to Bloomington?
This is where he told me to go.
So he told you in Danville to come up to this BC Bank
Well, I met
to
him in
use that name.
I met him in Champaign because I was already going to Champaign myself.
It's just not all come together very well for me.
And he called me, and that was like last night, and trying to be all lovey-dovey and everything with
You
me.
met him in Champaign or Danville?
I met him in Champaign today.
Today?
Pick up that stuff.
Okay. And
He told me to come here.
Okay. And then when come here, he told you to give him that check and take money out of the account. And then what were you supposed to do after that?
Take the money to him.
Take the money to him? Were you forced to do it, or you just think
Yeah.
it's a good like? I just don't get the logical
I just don't want to
thinking
get my ass
process.
whooped again, okay? That's all I'm worried about. Because it f***ed me up mentally. Really bad.
Did you ever think about getting an order of protection against them?
I said that's just a piece of paper.
A piece of paper, but every time he comes near you, he gets arrested.
Yeah, and being like a Danville Champagne, that's if they find him.
So he told...
You were going to meet him. You were going to give the money to him. So that means you have to know where he's at. Maybe you tell him. Did you ever think about that? You can tell him where he's at. A man who assaulted you on April 5th called you up on April 24th and gave you this story about how his ex had his money in her account, and I need you to cash this check for me tomorrow and all this, and you said yes, even though you left him 20 days prior. Does that make sense, ma'am? Let's go.
Okay, I got your pretty much whole story down regarding that. And were you in Champaign or were you in Danville? In Danville, and she told you to come with?
Danville.
Does she know anything about this, or
No.
no? How many times have you, other than this one, in the past, how many times have you tried to cash bad
I
checks?
have not here lately at all. That's why I'm so nervous, because I know that I have a record from years ago with doing it in my name, but I have not been doing it. Like, I quit it. I mean, every time that I would do it, I would end up in jail.
How many times have you done it?
Prior. That's down.
Yeah, you're fine. How many times in Bloomington have you at least attempted?
Never.
Did you not attempt earlier in the day? Because we got called you attempted earlier in the day and they couldn't find you.
The Busey or whatever over there. That's the Busey that he told me to go to.
He told you to, or you did?
No. When I left Champaign, he told me to go to the Busey right there on whatever the street that is I just left.
Okay.
And he said if that doesn't work, then you go to the next one. If that doesn't work, you go to the next one until you get my money.
Did you call him after it didn't work or anything? No?
Listen to him.
So you met him in, what, 3 months ago, 4 months ago?
Well, actually, I met him. Can I get on my pocket my
Yeah.
phone?
Okay. I'm just giving it back to you. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
the exact time that you've met him. You've met him. You've been talking with him. You guys had domestics prior, and he told you that he made these IDs for you, cash checks regarding his girlfriend to come up here, take money out. You came up here, went to that bank, didn't work. We got called, couldn't find you. Then you came here with that ID, tried to give the Affleck check, the $600 to exchange to take money out, and then you were going to leave with the money and take it back to him.
Take it back. Give it back.
Is that pretty accurate?
This is him.
Is that pretty accurate though?
That's him.
Can you click on his profile?
I mean, I haven't been doing it. I mean, I have an actual job at Sigma. Like, I'm pregnant. I have my kid. Like, I'm doing good.
Where's your kid at?
With my dad right now, or my stepdad.
Okay.
Yeah, my stepdad and my mom.
But you know,
And they're because I'm taking forever.
you know, doing this is risking all of that you have going on. You know what I mean? The risk reward is terrible. Some money for him, and
It's not worth it.
it's not worth it at all. I just don't get why you try to do it. It's especially you don't even know this place at all either.
I mean, I barely know him. Like, I don't know him at all, pretty much.
Were you guys dating?
After, like, maybe a month and a half, 2 months, and then we just started around, like, you know, not dating, but, like...
So you start in like April? Well, no, sorry, in January?
Like, February, beginning of
February?
Yeah.
Then when do you start talking about doing this stuff?
I've been telling him, like, I don't want to get involved, I don't... And
Does he have a whole bunch of people he does this with, or how many people do you think?
like a dozen, maybe more.
A dozen?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I just want to go. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm supposed to be going into a rehab facility next week for 3 months. You know, I end up
Is there anything else I need to know that'd be important that you haven't already told me? No? Is there anything I should know, you think, that we haven't talked about?
If I go in there and apologize to them,
I'm irritated.
I think they locked the door anyways.
So
I mean,
he's who you got all the documents from.
yeah, like that's why I gave up those. I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, I've done my dirt before, like back in 2018. I have not touched any of this since.
Okay.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I have a job. I have my kid back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a relapse.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I do treatment courts. I deal with addicts all day, every day. Okay, so you're not gonna say anything that's gonna be any different than what I'm used to.
It
Okay.
makes me feel horrible because I am pregnant. I mean, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I have a baby in me. And that's why I chose, like, I'm not doing it no more. I'm going to rehab.
So the fake ID is one. The fake check is another. Identity theft for trying to cash it.
Oh, don't say forgery. Please don't say forgery. If I catch a forgery, they'll violate my probation. I get off in
Well,
like 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
I said I got to sort out some other things here. My advice.
As long as you
just
guys
my
are right
advice.
there, then make sure you don't hit me. I'm good.
This is just my advice. Get as far away as you possibly can. There's
So do you think I'm going to Terre Haute?
domestic violence shelters out there that you and your kids can go to.
We'll go with
There's
Dad.
ways out of it. Okay, they can keep you safe, right? But that's steps you have to take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't force you to. You could get out of jail right now and drive right back to his house and be right back with him. And there's nothing
No,
that I
I'm
can do
done.
to stop that.
I'm done.
Okay, but I'm
I just don't know what to do tonight. Like,
I got you.
The woman was charged with possession of a fake ID, check fraud, and identity theft. Thanks for watching today's video.
So they didn't charge her with forgery. Lucky for her. But yeah, there might be somebody out there trying to convince you to break the law. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't care if it's your mama. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Nothing is worth your freedom. It's not. And if somebody surprise you and they're like, hey, let's go over here, or let's stop by this store, or stop by this house, and then they commit a crime, and they didn't tell you beforehand, you have to go to the police immediately and tell on them, so they don't drag you down with them. Again, I don't care if it's your mama. Don't let your mama make you have to stay in jail for a while or stay in prison for a while. Don't let her, all right? Thank y'all for watching this video. Hey, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. You know, go down in the comments. Tell me, has your mother or anybody you know tried to convince you to commit a crime? Has that ever happened to you? Let me know. So hit the subscribe button before you leave. I'll catch y'all on the next one.